Alright. Hello, everyone. Hope we are having a good Sunday? I'm not the smartest. I always get my weekend days mixed up. Is it Sunday or Saturday? It's Sunday. Hello. Okay. Hope we're all having a good Sunday, then. Sunday morning. Hello, Sid. How are you? Need to turn the game down. I think it might be okay. It's been a while since I've played this on stream. Actually, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Put it at 50. Alright. So... It's been a while since we played this. They added... Obviously, there's, like, Christmas-themed stuff right now. But they added 2 new levels in the recent update. The Forge and the Volcano. You can see I haven't played them yet. I was hoping they'd have the final section as well, but I don't think... They came out with a roadmap, actually. I wonder... Is that on Steam? Yes, it is. So in spring, they're going to have the new level for the last of this area. And then in the summer, they're going to have another update with 3 more levels for Dungeon 2. Which... I don't know if there's a specific... I don't know which one Dungeon 2 is supposed to be, but... I'm exhausted. Yeah. After all the stuff you've had to deal with the past couple of days, I'm not surprised. Yeah. Forge first. So we're just going to be doing the new levels here. And then after that, we will switch over to Powerwash Sim for a bit. What do we got? What do we got here? 85%. Right, they changed it so that you don't need to get 100% in the levels, but I think they're changing that back eventually, just because I guess since it's a work in progress still, kind of, in case there's any glitches that prevent 100%. Okay. 85%. Clean the forge without changing the lava level more than 8 times. Okay. Clean all the meat without throwing any into the lava. Okay. Fine. Oh. Okay. Alright. I also forgot to show off. I haven't played a whole lot in my own time because I want to play. I should be playing a lot more so I can get like all the cosmetics and stuff and level up, but it just takes so long, you know. So I haven't been doing that a lot. This is my goblin though. And then holy black. Default. There we go. Looks like that. They also added some Christmas outfits for the characters. Are pretty cool. Boo's hair, hilarious. So, ooh, plague mask. Check that out. Krampus. This is new. Oh, Snowbloat, that's new as well. like the skull. That's cool. I haven't gotten any of the new mobs yet. I want to get the sword. Anyway. Onward. The entrance area complete. Oh. Okay. Got it. Forge. Okay, clean the forge without changing the lava level more than 8 times. Can't throw any of the meat into the lava. Where is the mimic? Keep that in mind. Oh, is that the chest up there? Take this. Okay. F, okay. Not sure what that says, but alright. Not seeing the mimic anywhere. Oh. What the hell are those? Hmm. I got another gold piece over here. Okay. Feels like if there's a bit of an invisible wall there. Pushing me a little bit. I feel like the... without changing the lava level shouldn't be too bad. Or wait, does it mean the... oh wait, it means the forge as a whole. I'm assuming the forge isn't a specific location. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, that might be a bit difficult actually. Depends on how much we need to do. I mean, I think as long as we just clean everything we can before changing the level, it should be fine. Oh. Ah. There we go. Oh. Let's... okay. Just get those out of the way so we don't have to worry about that for now. Toss the arrows back over, but we won't place them back in just yet. Keep them underneath. Okay. Oh. That as well. Okay. Grab all these. A bit dark in here. Oh, I should probably have a slime ready as well. A little hard to see the button there for that one. Right in the middle, which they usually are, but still very dark in there. Three more. There's one up here. Oh, two. Okay, there we go. Okay. So just gotta find the last piece of gold and clean up the rest of the blood in here. Should be it. Oh. Okay. Oof. Got a little stuck. It's fine. Actually, I guess I should probably clarify. I'm planning on playing PowerWash if these levels don't take too long. I don't think they usually have taken super long. I mean, I did an entire stream going over the first 8 levels when the game came out, I think. So, assuming this does not take me super long, I will be playing PowerWash later. Okay. So I think I've gotten pretty much everything I can in this area. Little blood stain. Oh, that's on the other side of the door. No organics. Okay. Mana. Also the other side of the door. Chest is on the other side of the door. Okay. I can't open this, I'm assuming, from this side? No. Okay. So this is probably gonna... Well, it might go on the other side of the door. I don't know what's over there. So it swaps between 2 levels. Alright. Number 1. Come on. There you go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to change her again. On the other side. over here. Oh. Oh, no, that's the other side of the wall, I guess. Let's grab you guys. Can it go all the way down? Oh wait, this is the forge. Okay. Or this section of the level is called the forge. So I guess it's not the entire level that you need to do without changing. It's just this. Okay. So is this considered a forge then? Doing this? Yes, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're still at 1. Let's see. I don't want to move that just yet, especially because it's a base, which means it should be breakable, I think. Okay. Oh. Okay. I wonder if there's any point in getting it down. That lifts it up. Open that door. Oh! Came out of nowhere. On the meat fell into the lava. God damn it. And I lost the slides. That's just disrespectful. Did that show up at any other time and I just didn't notice it, or did they just randomly throw it at me as I was crossing for the first time? That was a bit close. Okay, now it's showing up. This for here. I guess we already lost it, so. Okay, so I've done 2, 3. Goes back down. Assuming if we can, we'll go down to the bottom. Okay. So that's 4. Oh. I mean, there would have to be... Oh, there's the chair. I would assume that other lever I'm looking for has to be in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay. Right? Oh, come on! Jesus. Oh, boy. Alright. Fucking fireballs. Alright. Just leave you there for now. Bring you... Oh. Toss you up there. Oop. Thank you. Over here. Stop that. One thing I don't like about this game is the breakable objects. A little annoying. I mean, I get it adds, like, challenge, but... Is it also... Maybe this is just me, but I feel like... Even putting them down... Even putting them down, you risk cracking them. Which is not ideal. Jesus. I think... Okay, there you go. Yeah, one of the things I complained about when I first played it was that you couldn't rotate objects. Apparently you can. I just never knew how, I guess. You're supposed to hold R and then you can move it around. I don't know if that was always the case. It is now. So. Okay. Thank God. Now we can bring that over there. I need this chair. I'm gonna go grab those slimes. They're up here. Still got those ones. Right. Thank you. Right down there. Thank you. Got a book here. Chest. Here. Another book. Oh, the flower pot. Another book. Okay, so this one we take with us, I guess. Not seeing any other spots for that to go. Gotta go grab that flower pot. Hopefully it doesn't break. Oh, God. Yes. Keep forgetting about that. Where was it? Oh, it was right over here. Yeah, okay. How does it even get over here? Okay. Let's take our time. Okay. There we go. That's good. Yeah, so I guess bring the book with us. Any blood stains I missed down here? Not that I can see. Annex. Just the stuff over there, but... And, oh. Alright. I think restorable items just shows me the items itself, where they go, right? Yeah, okay. And then we'll grab the... Go back and grab the slimes again. Hey. Right. Leave those there. So we did 4, right? So far? Leave you there. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be 5. Six. And that one will be 7, which I assume is going to bring that up. I think it's here, actually. Thank you. Seven. Up there. Oh. Can I? want to throw it. Ah, screw it. Oh, there we go. Wait, can I just... No. Okay. Oh. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna leave these here just in case this door opens on the other side and we need slimes. I didn't think about waiting. Jeez. Alright. So, I believe we can do it one more time. Change the lava. Hopefully, it'll be alright. See, that's why... I'm tempted to restart the level, but... Does it show... I don't know if they respawn or if it's just... they're gone. Probably just that they're gone. Okay. Here. Like, no time. Or do I have to jump while it's... I need that book. Can I... Okay. It's good. I hope to change the durability of the pots and stuff in the future update. Because I feel like I barely touched it against the floor there and it just blew up. I also barely touched one of the books against it, I think. It did that, so. A little annoying. Need a key. Ah, okay. I assume that's gonna increase thing over here. Oh. Yeah, okay. And that's the last one, too, so. Can't change it anymore, so I assume you're supposed to do it like that. So let's do... Oh, God. Go. Try and grab that. Oh, I stepped on the axe, didn't I? Make sure I don't accidentally throw anything in the lava. Nice if there was a fence or something here, but... Let's start off by getting everything away from the ledge. Barrel here. Oh, I gotta go grab that other key again. Assuming... this is gonna lead to the other door. Yep. Treasure chest on the other side. Entrance. Cave and the... oh, great, that was the plot. Alright. Have to bring the key back up with me. Guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Good those aren't leaving any bloodstains. We need one more axe. Where is it? Is it down the stairway, maybe? I think I saw one down there. Did I bring that up already? No, okay, it is here. Good. Here. So. Okay. Three more objects, which are keys. Is there anything else? Oh, the pot, right. Well, not gonna be getting that. Should be able to just throw this up to... oh. Because that's in the way. Right. It's just one. Clean all the blood up. Oh yeah, happy almost Christmas, by the way. Only a couple days left. Less than a week. It's, 4 days. There you go. The exact amount. Let's... oh. Okay, you could go into third person. One of those still. Oh, they're on the stairs, aren't they? The ones I'm missing. We're nearly done, so I might as well just go. There's one in there. Oh, one at the bottom of the stairs. Okay. And there we go. If it wasn't for the stupid, thing. If it wasn't for the stupid, pot breaking, you have everything. This. Go over here. This little guy. Here we go. It's a shame that the pot broke. Almost had it perfect. I mean, it's also a shame that I died to a random fireball that I didn't see at all for my death, but whatever. There we go. There we go. This way. You have 250. How's this look? Sure. Yeah, we don't need to There you go. I guess I have the... I did get the legs that go with it, so... No hats to go with it, though. Not really. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I guess the whose hair would work, but... I've definitely found more than just that. I wonder what that note that we found says. I think I've seen some people post about how to translate them or whatever, but I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how to do it myself. Volcano. Clean up 85%. Clean the second staircase without being killed by the lava bomb sentinel. Oh, that sounds fun. Clean the second staircase without any goblin falling into the lava. I guess the good thing about playing solo is that I can't really blame anybody but myself for that one. Alright, I think I saw this in the trailer for the update. Whee! there. But is that the lava bomb sentinel there? God, there's so many of them. Okay. I don't know where to put those, so I'll just leave them there, I guess. Hmm. Don't really have much time to do anything with those guys. Probably coming back. Grab. I wonder if there's any way to, like, stop those guys. They're one of the... Yep, okay. Ugh. Don't like the noises those things are making. Buddy boy. I think there's a barrel over there. Solo barrel. There. Long bench. Goes there. Chair goes here. The chest that's over there goes there. Barrel goes there. Oh, there's that. Barrel. Chest. There we go. Alright. Got some stuff over here. Yeah, that's where the flowers go. Okay. This is the secondary staircase, okay. Okay, there we go. And that goes over there. Gotta find a way to turn on all the little vents, wherever they are around here. Should have calmed down real quick. This game looks wild. So. Barrel over here. Two benches over here. Don't know where these are gonna go, so let's leave them over here for now, I guess. There. There's that. Is there a chest over here? Barrels... No. Okay. Also, how are you, Dan? Alright. Did you end up finishing Doom Eternal? This fight was really fun. Yeah, all done. Nice. Oh, we got a chair over there. Good. And a book. More chairs, okay. Drop you over here now. Up. You. There we go. You're right there. This over. Here. Book goes over there. Oh, come on. Seriously? That was bullshit. Okay, well, that goes down there. I was standing on the rock and the fucking lava went above. That's... Hopefully they fix that. And now, of course, I don't have the challenge. That's great. Okay. God, it's warm in my room. On the fan. Right. What to do? Can I even go anywhere there? No, I think I have to go down this way. Good enough. No slime. Right. God damn it. Am I just stuck in an infinite loop of having body parts on here now? Meat chunks, whatever you want to call them. Okay, thank God. All of them, right? Okay. Try this again. One of these over here. Okay, so Already the book over there. I think I have another one of the small ones, do I? No, but we've got this. Which needs to go over there. Yeah, that's not fair. It's going... Like, you can use this as a ramp to get over, and then it just goes, nope, and goes over the end of it. Oh, yeah. Hopefully they change that. Here's your golden chest all filled. How do I do this? I don't have any slimes on me, so I should probably do that. Here we go. Don't put them in the lava, but right here. Ooh. Ooh, okay. That works. Keep that in mind. Forward so much. Oh. Hello. Trying to blow up on me. There. Bit close. Like I was gonna get pushed off right there. Ah, come on. God. And drop that in there. Oof. So, what we need to do, take the chest, throw it over there. Enough. You go this way. Get the traps back up? Maybe. I mean, these ones aren't too bad, so I guess I might as well just in case. Oh. Is there not? Oh no, the trap I was thinking of is on the other side. That's good. Where is Mimic's over there? Oh, I already have something here. Well, now I got more. You, hopefully, are gonna go right into the spot. You son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. How the hell are you supposed to do this level without falling into lava at least once? Why didn't you jump? Dude! Fuck it. This one. Oh my god. Okay. Now. Drop you there. Do that. That one's okay. You. Jeez, I'm sliding around. You go. Oh, God, it's all the way over there. Shit. And I throw you. Oh, yeah. Down there. Well, at least it didn't kill me. Hopefully that means he's not going to respawn. We've got some. Nope. Coming back. Oh boy. Let's be there. Almost fell in. Okay. We just need another stair, which will most likely be up here somewhere. There. Oh. Oops. Jeez, so much to do still. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do there? Stay away from me. Oh. So you're gonna be okay for now. As long as I don't refill him. Right? Hoping that's what that means. Yeah, okay. Which I guess means that the one that was over there we need to refill as well. Revive monsters. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I guess I've been making this a little harder than I needed to. I could just get them to blow up, get out of their, AoE, and, revive them later. Like this. Oh! Why are you not blowing up? The other guy blew up, why weren't you? Weird. Blood. Organics. Mana. Something here that we gotta do though. Thank you. Uh-oh. Ah, that didn't take away my thing. Good. Even though it probably should have. Weird. I don't have any slimes now. There's one over here. I doubt it. Oh! Felt like I was about to fall off. Being killed by the lava rolls. Maybe it's bug? Maybe it was technically the lava that killed me. Right there. Yeah, because I wasn't very close. Well, I was close to the lava. It was definitely the explosion that got me. Drop you down. You down. Sit down. Thank you. You gotta go here. Okay, thank God. And what is this gonna do exactly? Ah. Okay. Whoop. Oh, it just takes me back here. Okay. Well, at least I can easily grab these now. Or just one. I was hoping it would turn off the lava, but... Okay. Mushroom. Oop. Power. More over here. Yep. Good. Oh. I was hoping to go up to the top, but alright. Where's that last chair? Hmm. Wait, I can just do this. On the secondary staircases, there's one bloodstain still. There's this one restorable object, which is the, thing. Chair. Cool. Mana objects. Reset traps, survive monsters. Reset. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Go. Oh, that's the trap right there. Okay. No, it is not. Oh, there's the bloodstain at least. Oh. Okay, I'm just blind. Cool. Oof. Can you decide where you're sending me, please? There we go. That's better. Oof. Okay. Mechanics. None that I can see. Oh! Literally hiding inside the lava. Great. Not. Oh, God. And revived monster is gonna be that one, I think. New mana objects at the entrance. This monster is gonna be this one. There's that. And stairs finished. Objects. Shouldn't need these anymore. Is that not it? Why does it say... It says 1 out of 2 here, but when I open up this, it says it's finished for the second staircase area. That's weird. Oh wait, I can just... oh, hang on. Okay, there we go. Jesus. It's a mana object. Guy. Ah. Okay. Then... There we go. There, 100%. Lock out. Didn't give me the thing. I mean, it makes sense. I did do it, but it didn't get marked out, so I figured maybe it would let you give it to me anyway. Oh well. Get anything? Almost afford that. I still have the Halloween stuff here. I don't remember what was added during Halloween update. It's the dragon tail like halfway up the back. Anyway. That's upsetting. Only getting the completion one on both of those. I'll come back later and work on it in my own time. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. Okay. Well, that will be that for Goblin Cleanup, I guess. I suppose my next time playing this will be in the spring, when they add a new level. What does it say? New boss level to complete Dungeon 1. Mimic customization, that's fun. And a new rune system. I assume that's like perks or something. Sorry. Let's see, so there's that. We've got Major Update 2, Summer 2026. Dungeon 2 opens its gates, 3 new levels and emotes. Update 3 in Autumn, Dungeon 2 complete, 2 new levels. Is there only 5 levels in the second dungeon? It says Dungeon 2 opens its gates, 3 new levels in the summer update, and then Autumn it says Dungeon 2 complete, 2 new levels, 1 boss level. Oh, so it'd be 6, not... Still, that seems kind of small. New boombox for Goblin Cleanup music tracks. I guess, what is it? Visor Cleanup Detail kind of had one of those. And Winter, Dungeon 3 opens its gates, 3 new levels. In photo mode. 1.0 release, so full release. When it's not in early access anymore. More new levels, hardcore mode, staff room customization, and more. Interesting. Alongside these main additions, we'll additionally bring quality of life improvements, bug fixes, and more new features throughout Steam Early Access. Ooh. Oh, they added mid-level saving. That's cool. Alright. Well, that will be that for Goblin Cleanup. I'll probably come back later in the day in my own time and give these another shot to actually finish them properly. And I think I'm gonna start playing this more in my own time as well, so I can level up and get all the customization stuff. Because I do want to have all of these, so I can have my own goblin look how I want them to. Getting to level 18 is gonna be quite the hassle. Quite the grind, I guess. Because, like, I was level 8 when I started this stream, I'm pretty sure, and I'm still at level 8 after doing 2 levels, so... I don't know. I'll see if anyone's made any sort of XP guide. Oh my god, sorry. I don't know why I keep yawning. Anyway. That is that for Goblin Cleanup. Next. PowerWash Simulator 2. Okay. Right. Oh, and then the game actually has audio. Okay. Alright. What is next? What do we have to do here? Yeah, farm. Okay. Oh, it's you. Great. Love the name change. It suits you. You'll be pleased to know that you're not the only one adapting. With everything what's gone on lately. We're trying our hands at regenerative farming. Barn is to be our new farm shop, front and center. Needs to look the part, and I know you've got that covered. Don't you worry about my pooches running around, getting in the way, and biting your ankles. I've sent everyone I can find off to the dog cafe today. Cool. Thanks. Hopefully the game's not going to be too loud. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. Okay, where do we start? That's over there. Let's do Silo first, I guess. Only we had that, what's it? The thing we used for the billboard. Just go up and down the entire thing. So how's everyone's day going? As is typical with PowerWash, I need to work on my talking to chat about random shit. Let's see. I saw when I woke up this morning there was a bunch of news about One Piece. Okay. Jeez. There was what was it? There was a new trailer that showed off a bit of Chopper in the live action. The VAs that they're getting for him. I haven't looked into it much myself, mainly because I don't always, I don't know the names of the VAs for the original Japanese dub of the anime. But I would assume that they probably got the person that voiced Chopper in the anime to voice him in the live action. That'd be pretty cool. Ooh. Jeez. Oh, okay. Well. Where are the controls for that? There we go. And I think they also... Actually, yeah, they released a very short teaser for the next arc they're doing in the anime. Which, actually, I think there's a new episode... I hope there's a new episode out today. So, gotta watch that after stream. There we go. I think when they start the next arc in the One Piece anime, they're going to be changing it from new weekly episodes, just anytime they can, to specifically going seasonal. So, was it like 12 to 24 episodes every couple of months, every year? I don't know. Which I'm a little upset about, because obviously, you know, slowing down, but at the same time, I'm sure it'll improve the pacing, so. Plus, from what I understand, the arc that they're on, or they're going to, is the same one that the manga is currently on. So it gives them a little bit of time to slow down and let the manga get a bit more ahead so they have more to work with in the future, I guess. That's good. Yes. Let's see, what else? If anyone hasn't been watching Pluribus on Apple TV, I very much recommend it. I'm gonna turn the game down a bit. Water's so fucking loud in this game. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't been watching Pluribus, I very much recommend it. Very good. Vince Gilligan's new show, the guy that made Breaking Bad. I've seen a few people online talking about, like, oh, the show is very slow, it's not very good, stuff like that. It's like, I mean, you think so, sure, but it's not a fast show, but, like, there's a lot going on in it. It just takes its time with what it's showing, you know? I think it's very good. I think it's a good way of doing it. Oh, I thought I finished that one. Speaking of Vince Gilligan, I want to rewatch Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad soonish. But I've got a friend that hasn't seen them yet that I want to watch it with them, so. Just gotta figure out when they're free to do so. Very much looking forward to showing it to them. Better Call Saul especially. It's like probably my favorite TV show ever. I don't want to say any spoiler type stuff, but like a lot of what happens, especially in the later seasons, like, oh, beautiful. Like there's one scene, and I don't want to, again, I don't want to like spoil it, but there's one scene in the very last season that involves a bunch of the characters talking. Because two people screwed over someone. And as that happens, another character shows up. And as soon as that that other new character comes in, the entire mood just goes from like, oh man, what the hell's going on, to like, oh my god, it is about to happen. It's insane. Oh god, it was like a car crash. You just couldn't stop watching, you know? I've also seen, what is it? There was a couple of images that came out for the new Daredevil suit, which I wasn't the biggest fan of Born Again, but I'm willing to give it a shot, you know? I really like Charlie Cox as Daredevil. And the action was pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. Born Again was fine, I guess. But I've seen a couple of pictures that they released that show off Jessica Jones. She's coming back. That's pretty exciting. Ish. And then what was it? Oh, Matthew Lillard. He's going to be in the new season. I have no clue who he's supposed to be playing, but that's pretty interesting, in my opinion. Wonder who he's going to be. The picture I saw of Matthew was him like leaned back in a chair across the table from Kingpin. So I wonder what's going on there. Very interesting. Back a little bit. Finish up bottom here. Okay. So just do this. Actually. There we go. something I was thinking about doing um, was for Like a Dragon. Something I've been thinking about doing is I was considering um, just playing through the demo in Gaiden for a little bit. And that was in Man Who Erased His Name, just so I can get like the Kiryu side of it, since it seems to be a bit different than what's in the full game. Not entirely sure if I should bother doing that, since I'm sure it's gonna be mostly nothing. Excited to continue Infinite Wealth though. Very fun so far. Is that the roof? Man. I didn't have to keep moving this around. God damn it. Seriously? Hi. Good to see you, Ulysses. We're missing the rim. There we go. That's the silo done. Yes. Let's clean already. Alright. Where to start? Do the back, I guess, first. Let's see. Let's do this. Excuse me. If you could be quiet, that would be appreciated. Trying to focus here. Oh yeah, something I also wanted to bring up at some point. I am hoping that before the next Resident Evil 9 comes out, that I'll be able to replay all the games. And then after that, I'll be able to stream Resident Evil 9 on release, and I can play it, share my first reaction on stream, I guess. And I am hoping I can do that. However, just gonna throw it out now. I don't know if my computer is good enough to run the game. So that could mean a couple of scenarios. First off is because there's a website called Can It Run, where it gives you a program on your computer, you run it, and then on the website it'll say, yes, you can run this game because it meets the minimum requirements, or you have the recommended requirement, or anything like that. So I think I checked, and it did say that it was not meeting the minimum requirements, which isn't great. However, I'm pretty sure I didn't meet the minimum requirements for Alan Wake 2 when I played it. Seems to run fine. Well, fine. It looks a little iffy on not the best graphics settings, but, still okay. Still ran alright. Not very many problems. I played, what was it, Spider-Man 2. That, I ran into a few problems. It crashed every now and then. So, not great, but, still able to play the game, so those are the two scenarios that would be a little unfortunate, but I can deal with. However, there's also the scenario of just, Doom the Dark Ages, it just will not open. Just refuses to even open in the first place because it's not capable or whatever. I'm hoping it's not going to be that. But I don't know. We will see. Hopefully the game runs alright. We won't really know for sure until the game comes out, so. I don't know if Capcom actually released, the specs of what the game, what the minimum recommended is, stuff like that. So it also could just be that the website was kind of guessing, and maybe it will be okay on my computer, but I don't know. Hopefully it will all turn out okay. Although, knowing my luck, I kind of doubt. It's really gonna suck if it doesn't work, though. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's the first new Resident Evil game that I will play on release. The only other game was it? Village. Village was the newest game by the time I got into the series. And I did play Resident Evil 4 Remake on release, but, it's a remake. The story's already out there for most people. But I'll be experiencing the story, hopefully. I'll be experiencing the story with the rest of the fan base for the first time. So hopefully it works out. I guess there's also the possibility that maybe it'll run okay, but my computer won't be able to handle it as well as streaming it at the same time, which I hope that's not going to be the case. I don't know how common that is with games, but I guess it is a possibility. Because, like, what was it? For some reason, that's the case with Doom, I think. Doom Eternal. When I last tried to play it, it didn't work out when I was streaming it, but every other, like, just playing it normally, it was running fine last I checked, so. I don't know. We shall see. How about this? Audience here. Although one thing that does bug me about the freehand mode is like the water is exclusively coming out of my left ear right now. Now it's exclusively on my right. It's a little weird. Not sure how I feel about that. Especially because sometimes for some reason it just seems to get stuck in one ear. I guess I should probably finish up the back too, shouldn't I? I have two of these. Um. Well, bottom to the top, I guess. Anybody know what they're getting for Christmas? As far as I know, I'm just getting cash this year, but I have a decent idea of what I want to spend it on, so. Obviously, there's Resident Evil 9, as I mentioned. But there's also, I was hoping to buy the Lego kit of the Going Merry from the Netflix One Piece. It'd be pretty cool to get. Dream putting that together, maybe. That'd be fun. There's also, maybe Yakuza Kiwami 3. I'm not entirely sure. Because of the whole, what is it, the Hamazaki situation, the guy they replaced him with. I'm still not entirely sure I want to buy it. Or if I do, I don't know. I could buy it on like on a key website maybe. I don't know if that actually will give money to RGG, which is the main thing. You know? But I don't know. Those. Not sure if there's really anything else. There we go. Alright. That's good. Just realized I was in the middle of talking to someone before stream and I haven't heard from them yet. Just give me a second. Alright. Sorry about that. Got the off there. Kinda good. Go. That. Finished. There we go. Oh, I know what else I should get for Christmas. I think I need a new pair of headphones sometime soon. For a while now, the wire where it connects to the actual like headset on the ones I'm wearing, it's been exposed. Not exactly sure how it's happened, but probably wouldn't be the worst idea to get a new one at some point. Power washer's in the way. Let's see if I've gotten everything in there. So I do need to keep using this one though. Oh, it's just a bunch of little dots that you can pick. Up the stairs. Oh my god. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I'll do down here. I'll do all the walls, I guess, and then we'll go up to the roof. Can I do the... Oh. Hold on. Hello. Not fully. Yeah, that's good enough. one of the things I want to try in the new year is longer streams. And since I don't really like streaming too late past midnight, that'll mean starting earlier. So I think the way I'm gonna start that, at least, is I usually start at around 8:30. Just for a little bit, I'm gonna try starting at around 8. But in the new year, I'm gonna try starting at around 7. I think be a decent time. The only thing is, I'm gonna have to leave for just a little bit at around 8 each night to grab my cat. She spends the night in my room. So. See how that goes. Give it a try. An extra hour, at least, you know. I also think at some point I should probably find a new game to like really spend a lot of my time on, and not exactly like another series like Yakuza or something. Although I am planning on doing what is it? The Arkham series. I'm hoping to do that next year, which will be Asylum, City, Origins. There's an Origins game I have on Steam. What's it? Arkham Origins Blackgate. That's it. Which is, it's like a port of a game that was on the DS for Arkham Origins. So, haven't played that yet. Might as well include that in the thing, I guess. In the little Arkham marathon. But yeah, a new game to play that I was thinking of is a long time ago. A majority of what I would stream was Dead by Daylight. I don't play it anymore. I don't stream it anymore. I don't play it anymore because I legitimately think it was like very bad for me to play because it made me very competitive and I got like very angry at it very quickly, and it was like to the point where like whenever I would play, I would kind of feel like, I don't know, like weirdly nervous, I guess. And like I think part of it like helped me play is it like made me more focused or something, I guess. But at the same time it made me like kind of uncomfortable whenever I played it. To where it got to the point where it's just like I don't think I can play this anymore. Not with like random people, at least. If it hasn't happened in a while, but if one of my friends invites me like, hey, you wanna play Dead by Daylight with us? Then you know what? Yeah, maybe. But I just can't myself anymore. I feel like it was legitimately kind of unhealthy for me to play. But that was like the only, well, maybe not the only thing, but it was a big chunk of what I've streamed for a long time. And I don't know, I feel like I should have another game like that, you know? It could have been COD, but COD's just COD, so I uninstalled it and I'm not really interested in playing it anymore. I was thinking maybe I could do Deep Rock Galactic. because I've been playing that a lot. Well, I haven't been playing a lot. I used to play it a lot, but I've been wanting to get back into it. Because when I got the game, um, it has battle passes and stuff, but they never expire. So I have like five battle passes to go through, I think. So I do want to like go through those, and they're free, by the way, too. So I don't have to pay extra. So that's cool. So I've got a bunch of battle passes to go through for Deep Rock, and I do want to finish them, but I don't know. The only thing about Deep Rock is that I'm not sure if it would be the best game to stream by myself. So I don't know. Okay. Lily was let into my room. I understand why they can't just text me and say, "Hey, can you come get your cat?" I will. Prefer it over being suddenly interrupted, but you know, whatever. Anyway, what was I talking about? Deep Rock. Yeah, I think that might be a good game to play. Just might get a little boring playing it by myself all the time. Plus, I feel like it's kind of repetitive. Like again, by yourself at least. But, maybe get a lot of hours out of it. So that. Anyway, it's the level I just beat. Let's see. Can't really think of any other games. I mean, Deep Rock is really just one that I was playing it last night and I just went, oh, that could work, I guess. I haven't really put too much thought into it, but it is something I should probably consider. Because I think it's not the worst idea to have, like, a game that you can always come back to. Even though I kind of just keep going through different single-player games. Really, what do you want? I never did this, or did I? Good enough. I don't know, what other games do I have? I go through my Steam list. Deep Rock, Helldivers, maybe. Probably not. Get back into Payday. Payday's pretty good. I mean, Payday 2 is good. I don't know about Payday 3. I have it, but I need to fix a lot of stuff with it still, I think. God, maybe I don't even need to worry about having a single game at the moment, just because I've got a lot of games that I want to play through. Jesus, Ellie, shut up. Um, I've got a lot of like cleaning games that I want to play. Let's see. Binding of Isaac, maybe. Cook Serve Delicious. I was looking at that. Maybe I could play through those. Uh, maybe Halo. I haven't played Halo since, or Infinite since like season one. No, season two maybe. Oh my god, Lily. There. Okay, sorry. I was trying to get her to just lie down and she wouldn't, so I just let her back out of my room. See that E33 got DQ'd from Indie Game of the Year. Oh, yes. Not the Game Awards, but yes. Which, honestly, I don't really mind. The reasoning why. So, oh well. I heard that it went to, was it a game called Blueprints instead? Which I've heard a lot of good things about, but I don't know. It's not really for me, I don't think. Hmm. I'm trying to think of like more games I can play. Oh. I mean, there's Fortnite, but like, I don't really play that too much. I just kind of finish the battle pass and keep moving on, you know, from season to season. What else is there? Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do Deep Rock. I don't know when I play it, but maybe just if I when I don't have anything else to play, Deep Rock will be the game I go to. How about that? Because once I finish up Yakuza, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next. Hoping that what is it? My current like schedule that I'm hoping I can stick to is I'll finish up Infinite Wealth. After that, I'll do Pirate Yakuza. After that, I will do after Pirate Yakuza, I'll do the Resident Evil games, leading up to RE9. If I finish the Resident Evil games before RE9 comes out, then I will possibly do Kiwami 3, assuming it's out at that point. And then once Resident Evil comes out, I will do that. Then I will wrap up Kiwami 3 if it's not already finished. Again, maybe. And then after that, I will be doing the Judgment games. Then, Like a Dragon Ishin. And then that is kind of where I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I want to play. I'm gonna try and play Persona 5, because one of my friends keeps asking me to play that. And I actually have it in my Steam library from a Humble Bundle thing, so I don't really have an excuse now. But I'm gonna try doing that. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna do that in my own time, or if I'm gonna do that on stream. I'll have to think about that. But if I'm not doing it on stream, then I need to figure out what my next game is gonna be after Ishin. I did want to try and make guides for the Yakuza games. For like the 100% stuff. But I don't know. I was considering doing streams for me getting my footage and stuff like that, but I don't know if that would really be the best idea. I don't really know what I'd do in there. Might be better to just take my time, do it on my own. Just hope that the videos turn out okay. I tried making a video for what was it? Yakuza 0 a while ago. And every time I tried to close the project and come back another day after save, it just wouldn't open up the stuff I'd done already, and I have to start over from scratch. Hope that's not gonna happen, but I don't know. Just hope that I can pull something like that off, because I feel like it's pretty ambitious when I don't really know how to do videos like that in the first place. It'll kind of be a trial by fire, I guess. Is that the right term? Trial by fire? Well, right. What does the saying trial by fire mean? A test in which a person is exposed to flames in order to assess their truthfulness, commitment, courage. What is the metaphor? A test of one's abilities to perform well under pressure. Okay, maybe not exactly then. It's close enough. Didn't finish this, did I? Oh yeah, something PowerWash related I can talk about. They announced the first DLC pack for this game. It's gonna be Adventure Time. Hey, whatever you say, man. I guess that works. Side door handle. I have never watched Adventure Time myself, and from the few clips of it I have seen online, I do not think I would enjoy it. So from what I've seen, it seems very annoying, so don't really know why they chose that, but whatever. I mean, realistically, I don't know why they chose SpongeBob or Warhammer either, but some people will like it, I'm sure. Front wall frame. Hello. Anything on the top? There we go. Here. Oh, that's chimney. Actually, okay, a bit random, but because I was talking about Payday earlier, something I saw was that, so for a very long time with Payday 2, um, there, one of them, there's four, like, main characters, that you can play as in the game, which are Dallas, Wolf, Chains, and Hoxton, or Houston, I guess. Um, there's a whole thing about Hoxton and Houston, not worth going into right now. But, so, the character of Wolf was voiced by, in the original and in a good chunk of Payday 2. He was voiced by, um, at the time, I believe it was CEO of the company, um, Starbreeze, or Overkill, whichever one it was. which, you know, fair enough, whatever. And after a certain point, the guy, he left. And I don't remember if there was any bad blood or if it was just because, yeah, I want to, like, go make a new studio, whatever, and make my own other games, work on something else. So, oh, it's this thing. Which, again, you know, whatever. So, thing is, though, at one point, when there was a new character they added, or not a new character, a new enemy, a new special enemy type, called a medic, where the enemy, you kill an enemy, and the medic will immediately revive them, and they're up again, and then the medic goes on cooldown. So, you know, whatever, decent enemy type. However, when they added this enemy, the guy, I think his name was Ulf Anderson, something like that. So he wasn't at the studio anymore when they added this. Not only that, but he had not been able to properly do the voice for Wolf in a long time, I'm pretty sure, because there was a special video they did that was like the 12 days of Payday Christmas or something like that. And so when he was recording his lines for that video, the character of Wolf screams a lot, and when he was doing his lines for that, from what I understand, he screamed and, like, strained his voice so hard that it nearly damaged his vocal cords. And did really bad damage to them. To the point where it's just like, I can't voice this character anymore. So, not great. So even if they did, like, ask him, hey, can we get you to come back into the studio and record some lines for the character, even if, like, he was still there, he wouldn't have been able to do it. There's no way. However, cut to last week, a couple of days ago, I don't know. Let me check Steam. Payday 2. Update 242, which was December 18th, so 3 days ago. Part of their patch notes, Wolf has been released from custody. Wolf has unfortunately been neglected for a while, with a lot of missing lines and even some obvious splices that have been joked about in the community for a long time. So those splices are, like, for the new medic enemies. They literally, for Wolf, they literally just took his voice lines for, like, placing a medic bag, stuff like that. They literally just took, like, that and would make him go, it's a fucking, because, like, he would yell out, it's a fucking bulldozer, it's a taser, stuff like that. And so his voice lines would be, it's a fucking medic. Like, they spliced the voice lines together. And it was very, very obvious. Which, you know, whatever. What can you really do, right? And so, sorry, back to the thing. So, been joked about in the community for a long time. But it's time to change that a little bit. Ulf Anderson says, with help of Simon Viklund, I'm not really sure what he had to do with it. He was the guy that made a lot of the music for Payday 2. It says, have agreed to pull out the mic one more time to give Wolf another shot. With a massive thanks to both of them for making this happen. It says added new wolf voice lines for marking and killing medics, and also making turrets. Oh, marking turrets and captain units. Which I think captain units are. What was his name? They added a character um, that on the higher difficulties he'll spawn in, and unless you take him out, um, the wave will never stop. It might be that character that they're talking about for the captain units. So I want to say it was Captain Winters. I don't remember though. It's been a while. You know, that's pretty cool. Very interesting that they're adding it after all this time. It's very cool that they're still adding some quality of life stuff to Payday 2, I think. Even though, realistically, they should be focusing on Payday 3 and all the issues that has, but if they want to make Payday 2 even better, then I'm all for it. Because Payday 2 is, without a doubt, a fantastic game. I'm a little disappointed in what happened with Payday 3, but if they want to keep going at it with Payday 2, proving it some more, then you know what, more power to them. As long as Payday 3 gets its own love and care as well, because I do want to play Payday 3. I spent money on it, of course, but I just haven't been able to force myself to, because there's just some aspects of it that are just really like, why would you do it like this, you know? So, anyway. I think my biggest issue with, well, maybe not my biggest issue, but one of the issues I have with Payday 3 is, it is very hard, in my opinion, to do stealth by yourself. So, in Payday 2, one of my favorite things to do was doing solo stealth, where I go in, I do a mission, none of the guards see me, I get out, I get all, you know? Stuff like that's fun to me. I like doing it. But with Payday 2, and even, sorry, with Payday 3, and even some of the later missions that they came out with in Payday 2, towards the end of its life cycle, I guess, there was a lot of missions where doing stealth just seemed really like a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Yes. Like, there was a couple of missions that they came out with that I remember, like, involve you just straight up, you need to walk through an entire room filled with enemies and NPCs and stuff like that, and you have to sneak through it, and you have to be, like, perfect. Otherwise, these guys are going to see you, and the alarm's going to go off. I can't remember all of them specifically. There was one on a... I'm going to say it was on a boat. There was one I remember being really difficult in particular. I don't remember if it was a free one, or... I think it was some sort of, like, casino boat. But I remember trying to do that one stealth by myself, and it was just really, really difficult. I was, at least. But yeah, and then in Payday 3, I have a very strange, like, love-hate relationship with one of the maps. It's like 99 diamonds or something like that. No, Dirty Ice, that's what it's called, Dirty Ice. I really like the idea behind it. It's what is it? It's a, it's a jewelry store. That's the word. It's a jewelry store, and you... It's really weird because it makes you, like, especially if you're doing it by yourself, I just don't see how it's possible. Because it's... You go into the jewelry store, and they added it in Payday 3, where you can actually, like, interact with quite a decent amount of stuff without even putting your mask on, whereas in Payday 2, you could, like, do nothing unless you had your mask on, which was kind of annoying in some parts, but yeah, for the most part, the game is built around it. It's fine. But in Payday 3, they added, like, with certain skills and stuff, you can lockpick. You can lockpick without having your mask on. You can, well, you could pick up key cards and stuff if you had a skill, but in Payday 2. But in Payday 3, you can pick up items, and you can, interact with objectives, like doing stuff on a computer. You can do that without your mask on. Which, you know, pretty cool. Thing is about this mission is you need to be very quick to get your mask on, because you need to take the owner of the jewelry store, or the manager, you need to take them hostage so they can open up a special room that will let you scan the diamonds so you know which ones are real and which ones are fakes, or something like that. And if you don't do the scanning, then you still, like, pass if you do it all without the scanning, but you get a lot less money, from what I understand. So, you know, decent puzzle, or decent way of trying to figure that out. However, the problem is, if you're by yourself, in order to get the, in order to get all of the loot, all of the diamonds and stuff, you need to spend a decent amount of time lockpicking all of the cabinets in the front room. But if you take too much time, the manager leaves. And because you can lockpick without your mask on, you can do the front room without, you know, getting detected. You'll have to, like, there's a security guard in front, but you'll have to, like, maneuver yourself around. There's a few cameras, stuff like that. So, you know, it'll take a bit, but it is possible. Just need a lot of things to align properly, I guess. But it's so much easier if you have two people, you know? Because if you have two people, you can have one person doing the whole, like, thing to make sure that they've got the manager, and they don't leave. And then you've got another person that's just in the front, taking their time, picking all the locks, grabbing all the loot, stuff like that. Which, you know, by yourself, like, dividing that is so difficult. Because, like, once you put on your mask, you can't take it off. And for people, like, if you do the manager first, that means that you have to pick all the locks in the front room with your mask on, which makes everybody able to see you, obviously. Everyone's gonna be like, hey, what's the guy in the clown costume with a gun? So, you know, it's not great, but it's doable. However, then you also come across the problem that there's a lot of people on the outside of the building, of the store, which like an insane amount of people. And the thing is, you cannot close the door or lock off the store for anybody to stop coming in, or to stop them from like looking inside from the windows and seeing what's happening. So you have to be like so fucking careful. It's ridiculous, because if even one person on the street sees the inside of the shop and they see, oh, it's being robbed, they get alerted, and that alerts every single other person on the outside, and you're screwed. There's no way around it. Which is why, like, uh, it the level has such potential to be good, but there's just so many things that are just like, what the hell am I supposed to do by myself? You know? And I get it. The game is, like, made with the idea of playing with 4 people in mind, you know? But I don't have 4 people I can play with. I don't have anyone to play Payday 3 with. I tried to get friends to play Payday 2, but no one's really interested. For the most part, I've never really been able to play a lot of the games I want to play with other people, because people just don't care. Which, I mean, you know, whatever, it's fine. But, I don't know. If I can get a group of people together that love playing Payday 2 or Payday 3, like, even if I had a group of people to play Payday 3 with, the game would be so much more fun. There was an update that they came out with recently, I think, where they, like, redid the perk system. I need to look into that and see what had changed. But, yeah. Because I think that probably is one of the biggest things about Payday 3, is that it definitely seems like it's more focused on having more than one person, and I've just never really had people to play those games with. I don't know. Anyway, rant over about that, I guess. Unless I can think of something else in 5 minutes that involves Payday. Oh, this is a bit of a smaller thing, but I also think it's kind of stupid that with Payday 3, they have not been releasing a lot of content for free. Which, you know, I get it. You don't have to. You gotta make the money somehow, but they had a decent amount of free missions in Payday 2. And of course they had a lot of paid missions as well. But though, from what I can tell myself, the difference between Payday 2 and Payday 3 of, like, the amount of free missions compared to the amount of missions you have to pay for, it's not great. Not for new stuff, at least. Because I think they're looking at... Here, if I look at it now... Payday 3. Skills 2.0 came out December 2nd, so at the beginning of the month. Let me see. Up to 50% off. You get the year 1 edition, it's $41. Second anniversary bundle is $61. Wait. Wait a second, what's the difference between... The year 1 edition is $41 at 51% off. But if I look at the DLC, there's the year 1 pass, which is 40% off and $24. What's the difference? Let's see. What are the things that they've got? So they've got Tailor pack, weapon pack, weapon pack, weapon pack, heist, 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 heist. Okay, chapters. They have four chapters, which are $14 each. Those are tailor packs, so cosmetics, weapon packs, so new weapons, and I would assume weapon cosmetics are included in that, and then a new heist. There's four of those, but I don't know if they've added. I mean, I'm not gonna keep scrolling through the entire thing to see what's new, but from what I can remember, I don't think there's a lot of like new levels themselves. Delivery charge heist. What's this? I don't remember hearing about this. I don't know if it's. Can't see if it's free or not. Nope, it's not. Gotta pay for it. $10. There was one I remember seeing. Party powder or something like that. I was assuming that was going to be free. Nope, that's paid. I'll have to look at I'll have to look at the game more in depth to see what's changed. I remember specifically there was at least one mission or heist that they added for free, but I don't remember it being very good. Not in the stealth aspect, at least. I don't remember trying it in loud because, frankly, I don't really like the gameplay in loud. The last time I played it, I found it very... how do I word this? Slower, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's not the right answer, or the right word, I'm not sure. But the loud gameplay in Payday 2 and Payday 3 is pretty different as well. Because in Payday 2, you had your armor and you had your health. If your armor breaks, then you start taking damage to your health. You wait a few seconds without getting hit, then your armor fully restores. That's not how it works in Payday 3. Payday 3, armor is its own resource, and health is its own resource. And you need to bring in armor bags to actually refill up your armor, kind of like plates from FOD or whatever, which... not a fan of that. I much prefer the armor regenerating on its own, even if it doesn't really make much sense. But, it's my favorite way of playing Payday 2. Was using the grinder deck, I guess that's what you want to call it, which was for every bit of damage you dish out, you will heal a little bit. But it only works if you have the lower end armors on. So like whether you're just in a suit or a very lightweight bulletproof vest, compared to like the heavier ones, which gave you more armor, but you don't. You won't have. You'll lose a lot of speed. Which that was the thing I liked about the grinder, is that you have a lot of speed and you can do a lot of damage with like. I liked running a sniper rifle and a shotgun usually. Although there was, for a while, what was it? I carried out the, it was a gun from the Scarface DLC. Yeah. had the underbarrel grenade launcher on it. The little, I can't remember if the gun itself was called the Little Friend, but it was something similar like that. Which that was my favorite gun because the underbarrel grenade launcher was pretty sick. Yeah, that was like my dealing lots of damage, getting healed up for whatever I got hit by, after running behind cover, the big speed amount I get from the light armor that I was wearing. My favorite way of playing, but there was also one of the builds that like I never really understood or never really tried out, but I've heard is really good, especially with the higher difficulties, is dodge. A lot of people using dodge builds in Payday, so that it's just like it's like when you get hit by a bullet, it gives like a certain percentage of whether or not the bullet actually hits you or if you dodge the bullet. And some of the like things you could do to increase your dodge so that you basically never get hit is insane. From what I understand. I never really got into that, but I want to. If I get back into the game, I'll need to look into that because the highest I could really play by myself in most cases was the overkill difficulty. Anything past that, nope. Which makes sense because the higher the difficulty, the more people you're probably going to want on the team to help you out with it. But and I don't think Grinder was probably the best to do with the higher difficulty ones too. Because I don't know if people just like stop worrying about shooting enemies or what, but I can kind of see how you would do that with dodge, because you wouldn't need to heal as much if you're just not getting hit very often. Assuming that's how it works. God, it's been a while since I've talked about Payday 2. Or Payday in general, I guess. It was like the only game I played back in high school. I mean, not the only game, but one of the bigger ones. I had a couple of friends that I played with, but not a whole lot, unfortunately. Don't tell anyone, but there was a lot of times where I'd actually be playing it in class as well. Oh. I remember physics, I think, specifically. I definitely did not do as well in class as I should have, because I spent so much time playing Payday. I wonder, is Payday still... for a while, it was the most played game in my Steam library. I wonder if that's still the case. Let's see. Let me see. Sort. Hours played. Oh, gross. Call of Duty is my most played now. Because they fucking added Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 6 together. And Warzone. Since they're all the same thing, it counts them all as the same. Maybe I need to play Payday 2 for a lot more to correct that. No way Call of Duty should be my most played game. Absolutely not. Maybe I could do a couple of Payday 2 streams. Get to go through the entire collection of levels. There's a bunch that I don't have, what was it, after, God, I don't remember. I think it was before Payday 3 came out. They released a couple of levels. I don't think I've gotten most of those, because I did not have any money coming in at the time, so I didn't really want to justify buying them, especially because I just wasn't really as interested in the game anymore. And there was a couple of levels that they did release, but I wasn't a massive fan of them. There's one that was like breaking into a police station. Like, cool concept, but no. I'll have to play the new update, see how I feel about it. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of friends on my Steam that actually have the game, so it's just whether or not I can play it with them or not, or whether they want to play. I think my favorite level from Payday was probably the Golden Green Casino. It's a really fun one. And stealth or in loud, it was very, very fun. I like, what is it? One of my favorite parts about it was that if you learned all the steps, it made you do, like, if you follow the order the steps tell you to go in like the missions that show up in the top, it would take you like back and forth across the casino a bunch of times. But if you learned the words, hello, with the steps, if you learned the steps, you could actually just do any of the things just whenever you want, basically. Which means that there was one part that's like, oh, you need to set off fireworks to call the blimp, and that doesn't show up until later, but if you know about it, you can... If you know about it, I mean, this is for loud, I guess, but if you know about it, you can set off the fireworks and get the blimp into place before doing anything else. And then the blimp takes a while to get in place, but you don't need to worry about it because it's slowly going where it needs to go as you're doing all your other stuff. That was pretty good. Now I'm... God, talking about it's making me want to play again. Payday 2 is such a good game. The only question is, do I have enough room for it on my computer? Of how much content there is in it, I don't know how big the file size will be. Oh. One thing I really wish that I had for Payday 2 was, back, I think it was pretty early on in the game's life. They were doing some sort of like, community hey, reach this goal, we'll put this content in the game, I think. And one of the things that was in there was a like $20 DLC called the Completely Overkill Pack, I think it was called. And when you bought it, it gave like a bunch of I think it was like a hype train, maybe? But when you bought it, it gave a bunch of fuel to the hype train. And unfortunately, this was probably a couple of years before I ever played the game, so I didn't get a chance to get it. And I can see how it might have been a little bit annoying to some people, because the actual, like, content you got for buying it, because they did say that there would be, like, content you get for it, but the actual content you got for buying it didn't come out until, like, God, I don't even know how many years later. And a lot of people were not happy about it, because it was, there was this whole issue that people had with Payday 2 for a while, where they introduced microtransactions, where you would earn safes, or safe drops, or whatever, and they would make you buy for drills to open up the safes. Kind of like TF2, you get a crate, buy a key to open up the crate. It's basically just that, but it was all weapon skins, and people hated that so much. A lot of people were calling it, like, pay to win, which it really wasn't. They were just weapon skins. But, it was a massive issue that a lot of people had, especially because I can understand why it was an issue, because a lot of people, when it happened, pointed out a interview that they did where they said, or where someone asked them, like, oh, will Payday 2 ever have microtransactions? And the guy, I think it was, what's his name, Almir, who was like the community manager, whatever the term is, he answered the question. I think it was him that answered the question with, Payday 2 will never have microtransactions, and shame on you for thinking otherwise, or something like that. And then, for many years later, they released the drills. Payday 2 has microtransactions. And a lot of people remembered that, that interview, that line, shame on you if you thought otherwise, or whatever. Which, you know, I didn't really see much of an issue with it, personally, at the time, but with that, like, cause, like, I'm not gonna buy weapon skins, who gives a shit? And it's not pay to win. Because pay to win implies that, like, there's other people that you're fighting. In my opinion, pay to win is like, you are paying for an advantage against other players. And you're not fighting other players, you're working with other players fighting NPCs, or bots, or whatever you want to call them. So, you know. I don't really consider that pay to win. So, I didn't really have much of an issue with it, but I can definitely understand why people did. Hello, Largish, how are you? Hope you're having a good Sunday. How was your, God of War stream that you did the other day? Sorry I didn't show up. I had a couple of things going on that I needed to do. You finished the game? I think your going live notification said something about how you're close to the end, at least. my memory is correct. Oh, and then I guess keep going about Payday. So the reason why a lot of people were pissed off about the completely overkill pack or whatever it was called was because also the Jesus, come on. The reward, or what it seemed like the reward was for the completely overkill pack, was people got a safe. So it was safes that you open for weapon skins. And the reward that a lot of people... I don't remember if they like added anything else to this. I think they probably did. I remember there was a few masks that they added to the game too. But I remember the completely overkill pack. One of the things you got for it, because I don't think they ever like specified what the reward was when you bought it back however many years ago it would have been. But when the microtransactions got added, one of the things they did was that the people that bought the completely overkill pack got weapon skins that were exclusively in the completely overkill safe or whatever. Which, as you can probably imagine, a lot of people were not happy about. Because they had been... I think they had been fairly silent for a long time about what the completely overkill packs, like, perks were going to be after you get them. And finding out it was just weapon skins, no, not a lot of people were happy about that, from what I can tell. So. Especially because, like, it's random, you know? Like, you open up this safe, you get whatever skin, and it might not even be one you want, or for a weapon that you don't use very often, you know? One of the things I found kind of annoying is that there were safes that you got for achievements, which I don't mind that in a concept. But at the same time, because they're tied to achievements, you can only get one of those safes. And once you get whatever was in that safe, that's it. The only one you get. A little annoying. Because, like, I remember there was... Is it the Goat Simulator heist, I think? Let's see. Actually, if I go to the Steam Market... Let's see. Payday 2. There's an entire marketplace with a bunch of stuff on Steam. Well... So if I go... Collection. Go. So, go. I think. Yeah, there was the goat sim. Oh god, I completely forgot about that. One of the other things that was really shitty about it is that there were rarities. So it was like rarities of like common, epic, uncommon, rare, and legendary, I think. And there might even been like a mythical one or something. Which, you know, whatever, it's pretty standard for most stuff. However, this is what really got me, that I was kind of pissed off about. Not only was there that, but there was also degradation levels to the weapon skins as well. So they could either be mint condition, in which they would be perfect, no scratches on them or anything, or they'd be like, whatever, like battle worn, was that it? Maybe? Where they would just look like absolute garbage, completely scratched up, not even worth using, honestly, because it would just look terrible. That's what really kind of got me about it, was the out of everything, was that they had the battle scars or whatever you want to call it. That those were really bad. Legendary. What are the legendary ones that? So we've got one at $3. What's the most expensive legendary? Cheapest one is $3.18 on the marketplace. The most expensive one is, oh god, and they have battle worn and stuff on the legendary ones too. Oh my god. I cannot imagine. Oh my god, that would piss me off if I got a legendary weapon skin and it was just covered in scratches. Are you kidding me? Ah, yeah, that's probably the most infuriating part of the whole weapon skin thing, in my opinion. Like, if you want to add it as an like they added like uh weapon patterns. They added weapon patterns in a later update. Well, I don't know if that's the right. I don't know if that's the right term for it, but where they were just like, hey, here's some customization options. We got a bunch of colors. You can make any of your guns these full colors if you would like. And then after you choose that, you can choose if you want it in mint condition, if you want it lightly worn, if you want it battle scar, whatever the terms were. And you know, adding your own like ability to choose, like, hey, I want it to look like this. I want it to be mint condition. I want it like that. I'm completely fine with. More customization options are never a bad thing. But it's the fact that you would you would do whatever it is to get your save. You would pay money to open it. And then it could just look like complete dog shit because it's completely covered in scratches. Like, that's terrible. Can't believe they fucking added that in the thing. It's so stupid. Also, I'm just realizing that we're still on the first level that I've joined, that I've started in this. So either this level is ridiculously long, or I actually did get kind of distracted by Payday. Oh, excuse me. And have just been very slow at getting this one finished. We're almost done, thank God. My apologies for that. Blame Dan. Feel free to, but I don't think you can really be blamed for talking about my old high school obsession. Especially when he's not the one that brought it up. Just trying to think of stuff to talk about and came around to that. I remember back in the day, a lot of this... Actually, you know what? I'm curious now. I'm gonna open up the marketplace again. What is the most expensive skin on the marketplace for Payday 2? Oh my god. I think these are probably ones that were in the completely overkill pack. We've got a Judge shotgun, mint condition. Oh no, this is in the Sydney collection. Okay, interesting. I think that's one of the free safes. I'm surprised that's so much money then. Um, there we go. Completely Overkill Collection. The Gruber Kurz Crimson Kiss mint condition with stat boost. Just a red pistol. Not much to it. The Bronco 44 revolver extra Vaganza mint condition. Completely Overkill Collection. Yeah, all the ones. Completely Overkill Collection. Yeah. All the Completely Overkill ones are over $1,000. It looks like. Well, not all of them. A lot of them. Mint conditions. Oh, so some of them have stat boosts as well. I think the stat boosts are +4 accuracy, +1% experience and money reward for you and your crew. So apparently, the stat boost is worth $600 more, according to the people that posted these. God. Oh yeah, they made a skin for the saw. That's being sold for 200. 66 requests to buy at $67 or lower. It's crazy that these are still like so expensive up here. Skull Spotted. Do I have this one? No, it's a completely overkill. There's no way I've got that. Skin looks kind of familiar though. Anyway, sorry, I distracted. Yeah, it's surprising that so many of those are still so expensive though. I think the price would have gone down. I wonder what the mythical skins would look like. Because I remember in the goat sim, well, I could be wrong, but I could have sworn that in the goat sim save, there was a skin that was like, it's for one of the sniper rifles, and at the end of the barrel, there was a small like goat head that had like horns on it, and it looked. I remember looking at that and going, "Oh yeah, that's pretty cool." But I don't notice that in any of the listings. So either it's pretty cheap, or I don't know, someone. Maybe I'm just imagining it, or maybe it's not available to sell. I don't know. Lurk gonna take a quick nap. Alright. Enjoy your nap, Largish. I will probably be off when you get back. That is perfectly fine. Hope you have a very nice nap. Lots of rest. I think we're probably just gonna wrap up this this one level, and then we're probably gonna call it there. But we will be back tomorrow night. We'll be back. We'll be playing more Yakuza. Or, sorry, Like a Dragon, Infinite Help. Looking forward to doing more sub-stories, going through the main story. Who knows, maybe we'll find another another homeless guy on the dating app. Never know. we go. Hello. See, when people say... One of the things I've heard people say about PowerWash Sim is like, oh, I can't believe that they get rid of such a big amount of the... Or once you get to like 99% on an item, it just gets rid of such a huge chunk of it sometimes. It's just like, really? What huge chunk? Like, this thing is nearly spotless, except for a few, like, bits. I'd be more than okay if they just consider this clean, but no. It's not. I would rather have a couple of items get prematurely cleaned than have to deal with stuff like this. Like, this is ridiculous. How is this not clean yet? Is it up here too? Is there something up here? Nope. Barely. What about the other side? Leaves. Down here? There we go. Still not enough, are you kidding me? There we go. Okay. Oh, this is considered separate. Alright. Oh! Thought I finished over here. That looks like perfect. That should be okay. Try and make sure we get everything in here, I guess. A little bit that I didn't get. Here. Again, like, come on. Is that underneath here? Yeah. See that too. Step back on the roof. Yes. Hey, there we go. Okay. Woohoo! Done. Right. What's the next one? Out of curiosity. Stone Circle. Doesn't look that big, but still gonna call it there. Where is Florida? Oh, there it is. Ability scooter. Shooting gallery. House. Teapot. Cement mixer. Art Deco house. Road sweeper. Public facility. And the billboard. Airship. Bandstand. Oh, right, I remember. I like the gas station. The gas station was a good one. Website. I liked the gas station. And I liked the shooting gallery. I like the billboard. Oh, and I like the public facility. Those are all really good ones. I have managed to get all but the one dragon blade kill. I am annoyed. The dragon blade kill? What? What are you talking about? What game is this? Oh, Overwatch. Right. Genji. Genji's a thing. Right. It's the only challenge I have left with Genji. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I think don't you only have to do 2 of those? I mean, still, it's annoying to do. Don't get me wrong. Completely understand. I think I got lucky with when I was doing those. I think I finished all of my challenges. I just need to. I keep forgetting to log back in and do the dailies for the cookies so I can get all the loot boxes. That's a decent amount of items there that I need to get. All right, but I think that will be... Well, is there any new items that I can get real quick? Dumbbells and a couch. Or sofa, sorry. Sure. I get a notification on my phone and I look over. And it's from Discussing Film. It says, Matt Mikkelsen says he once helped his brother build the Lego Death Star. Alright. Good news. Glad to know. Very important. Okay. That. And... couch. Do these real quick. And then we will call it there. Yay. You know what? I'm gonna replace that sofa, because that one's ugly. Let's put this one. Move that one. Nay. Pick that up. There we go. There. There we go. That's a lot nicer. Place it. Oh, oh. There we go. That's much nicer. Still a bit all over the place, but whatever. Alright. And with that, we will call it a day. Anybody live right now? No, not really. So we'll just leave it there. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, thank you everyone who showed up. Appreciate it as always. Once again, we'll be live on Monday for more, or tomorrow, for more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. After that, no Wednesday stream because Wednesday is Christmas Eve, so we'll be streaming on Tuesday instead. So today, tomorrow, the day after. But normal Friday stream as usual. So, all right. Yeah. So thank you everyone again. Appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow night for more of our Like a Dragon marathon. So, have a good night, everyone, and I will see you then. Bye. Have a good night. I don't know if I said that. Whatever. Bye.